I think if at the end of the day the Senate does not have the ability to compel, I'm not saying that is the case. Well, let's just say that's the worst case scenario. The Senate is unable to compel them to come in a timely fashion. If there is litigation, litigation about what are the powers of the Senate in that regard. I'm not ruling that out. If the Senate is unable to compel them at some point, then the Senate is still bound, or my view is that the Senate is still, the committee is still bound to afford everybody fairness and natural justice principles. So if the Senate is going to make a finding or is going to say something in regard to a person, I would think that it is our obligation to speak to that person before, to advise them as to what the Senate is contemplating, and to ask them to give them the opportunity to address us on the issue, because I think that is only fair, and we have to be guided by fairness. And if given that opportunity, if you're told, look, the Senate is considering this from the report, we're leaning towards this view of it, can you please explain? If you refuse, then you can't complain about what the Senate has produced in its report, because you had ample opportunities to address the matter.